Welcome to Tigers Untapped, a Bluff City media podcast. Stepping up to the microphone are your hosts, Trey Lasley and TJ Willis. Now, let's get to the show.
I'm so glad I
go to
UofM. Kenny,
Hey.
welcome everybody. Listen to episode 151, Tigers Untapped. It's your boy Trey, co-host Kenny Stubfield. We'll address.
Not technically the co-host.
Okay.
Where's your co-host?
We'll address that in a second.
Oh.
I didn't word that incorrectly.
Oh,
You'll find out.
Oh,
how was your Thanksgiving?
Man, my Thanksgiving was pretty chill, bro. It was fun. We had a good time.
That's good. That is great to hear. Mine was solid until Thursday night, and we talk about it all the time. I'm gonna continue to push it till we get it. We need a BetterHelp sponsor. I left the Liberty Bowl in a dark place, Kenny.
You usually text me after games, and you went AWOL for like 3 days.
Yeah, I was down, and look. It wasn't because we lost to Navy. It was for other reasons.
Wow.
I was in a place that I felt like, man, we are stuck. And I'm going to have to endure this for who knows how long. And then, by the grace of the football gods,
Northwest Arkansas came to our rescue.
As I walked into Sunday school yesterday morning, and the bomb was dropped on me that Ryan Silverfield was hired by the University of Arkansas. I feel forever indebted. We did a live show yesterday, so a lot of you may have already seen our initial reaction to this. I'm going to be honest with you. I had to be a little bit reserved because I felt real bad for Kenny making me do that with Jared on the show.
Jared was down bad. It was.
And every time I started getting excited about it and I was feeling it, I looked over and I was just like, man, and we're talking about the guy that he just hired. I feel bad.
Well, and it was I got multiple texts from people that watched the show that were like, that just felt rude. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm sorry.
That's how I felt. I felt like that. So then I would try to pull it back in and say some nice things to make him feel better about it. We know how this is going to go, though, right? Like, because at least in my experience as a Memphis fan, he's going to go and he's going to lead Arkansas to the playoff.
Oh, but honestly, you can feel that way. But like, and maybe this is a little masochistic of me, but I've been watching a bunch of Ryan Silverfield stuff from Arkansas, like, come out. Like,
it is verbatim the same.
It is verbatim. Like, nothing about him is different. Like, and it shouldn't surprise anybody, but come on. Like, everybody, like, Arkansas fans are like, I'm probably jumping the gun on what you want to talk about, but they are so freaking excited about the recruits that he's gotten today. And I'm like,
look,
it's great.
That's what we told him yesterday too. Like, a good thing about Ryan, one of the strengths is recruiting. He's going to reel you in. He's going to get guys. He's going to get guys and get them to stay.
Yeah.
You're not going to lose a ton of meaningful guys to the portal every year either. But that's where he gets you.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, he kind of did the same thing when he took the job here. He's going to win the press conference. He's going to win the first couple of days. He's going to get some high-level recruits. He's going to say what you want to hear in these little video snippets. But you just wait till the ball gets spotted.
Wait till the fourth quarter.
Wait
till against North Arkansas.
Wait till you're in a meaningful matchup against Tulsa at home next year.
Exactly. No, wait till you're in a meaningful matchup. Just a bye game in Tulsa that means absolutely nothing.
As a three touchdown favorite.
As a 3 touchdown favorite.
A team that has a coach that's never coached at any level in his entire life. And then we'll get there. But no, by all means, he's very quickly turned at least by what I'm seeing online, very quickly turned their
100%
their disappointment into excitement, which, hey, good for him. I do like,
listen, I like Ryan. So like I feel bad. I feel bad about gloating but it's just ah I don't know. I
Look,
don't know.
I had some different personal interactions with him. So I'm not he's fine. I wish him well. But I'm not upset that he's leaving. I think it's good for both parties. I think it's good for the University of Memphis, the city of Memphis. I think it's good for Ryan.
I'll tell you something that's hilarious. I got a text message from somebody in Arkansas, somebody in Fayetteville last night, somebody close to me who has been connected with the coaching search and involved in that kind of stuff. And he wrote me yesterday and he said, he wrote me on Sunday and said, Ryan Silverfield's our coach. And I said, yeah, the reports just came out. And he said, all I'll say is this. Ryan needs to come in and absolutely win every press conference. He needs to come in and he needs to sell this program and he needs to win the press conference. And I said, well, buddy, you got the wrong guy. That is not him. And he's like, well, he's going to have to learn. He's in the SEC now. And I was like, buddy, you got the wrong guy. Like, that's not what he does. He doesn't sell the program.
Oh, yeah. Long term. What I was about to say is I don't follow anybody Arkansas. I have no connection outside. I mean, I've got some Arkansas friends that went to the university. I don't follow any of their social media accounts, nothing like that. My timeline is nothing but videos of Ryan's first day, the podcast. My dude has done more public appearances in his 36 hours in Fayetteville than I think he did in the last 6 years combined in Memphis. So they're pushing him out there. But here's the thing. All the things that he would say that initially brought us in, he's saying again, and they're gonna get old quick by year 2 or 3 when it's the same
very quick
things that are being said over and over again. We're gonna do it the right way. Relentless effort.
All
in every single pregame hype video. Do your job for 60 minutes and do it with relentless effort. Anyway, farewell to Ryan. Best wishes. I hope it works out. It could not have worked out any more perfectly. We were in a situation where we felt like he wasn't winning big enough to get hired away. And he wasn't, I'm not going to say failing because he was not failing, but he was not.
Yes, he was failing. Yes, he was failing.
Okay. Yes, he wasn't meeting his expectations, but he's not going 6-6 every year. So he wasn't doing bad enough for us to fire him. It could not have worked out any better. Not only did he get hired and he gets paid more, we get paid in the process. We didn't have to pay him to leave.
1.5 million, baby.
And then we didn't have to deal with the media backlash of which you knew was coming if you did get to that point of if somehow Ed Scott and the administration decided that they were going to move a different direction, we were going to get if you thought the Tubby firing was bad, if we had fired Ryan Silverfield, the national media would have eaten us alive.
You think
29-9. Yeah. Oh yeah. 29-9. Look at, I mean, there's guys out there all over the place talking about how good of a hire it was. And he's a great program builder. He's done amazing things. He was 29-9 in the last 3 years at the University of Memphis. But we would have been eaten alive if we had fired him. No doubt in my mind.
What's been interesting to me is some of the response of Memphis media, basically putting it out there almost as if Memphis did fire him. And the response has been,
yeah.
Well, Memphis fans, you asked for this. He left.
On his own accord.
He left. He went to art. What are you talking about? I'm like, he chose to leave. Are we happy that he's gone? To a large degree, I would say yes. I think most Tiger fans are very happy that Ryan Silverfield is no longer the head coach of Memphis. But the "I told you so" is weird to me.
That doesn't work when he left himself.
He left.
We have every right to be happy and want something new. I don't know. What a weird take that was. But Kenny, I could not be more excited about a new era of Tiger football.
Hey, before we move on to a new era of Tiger football, I will say this: I'm very happy because the only part about these last couple of days that has kind of pissed me off is that we spelled farewell wrong. It's FAREWELL.
We'll get in there. You're
I just want to say I just want to say
that was Sayla that got in here.
that was Sayla. She was going to podcast with you tonight. She said no.
She thought we were live.
She did. I told her we were live, and she was like, "Okay, let's go." The only part that has kind of angered me this entire time is that it was like, just as a common courtesy, like send out like some kind of message, Ryan, to the team, to the city, to the university that gave you your first college coaching opportunity, like high level Division I college coaching opportunity, head coaching opportunity. And there was radio silence coming from Ryan Silverfield's camp. It was all Arkansas. He had changed his bio on Twitter. The Chat GPT had gotten a hold of his picture and put him in an Arkansas outfit. He had a 12-second video to Arkansas fans where he
that initial 12-second video looked AI generated.
It did look AI generated, but it wasn't.
It did not. I know it wasn't, but it remarkably, I was like, that looks fake.
Yeah. Like that. And so the fact is, like, we hadn't heard anything from him, and it just felt disrespectful. And I have felt, not because I think like, how dare he, but more so, man, you owe respect to the university that hired you, that put you in this position and allowed you the opportunity to grow as a head coach, gave you a lot of grace over these last 6 years.
A lot of grace. Dude, I've said it before. I will say it again. He could have been let go after year 3.
3 seasons in.
And there's no telling where he would be right now.
Right.
I mean, he would not be a head coach in the SEC. I can promise you that.
And so that was the only part that I was just like, how dare you? Like, how dare you just, like, literally
cut ties and
it's
never look back.
It's the level of like rewatching his initial comments and hearing him over the last few years talk about Memphis is my dream job. We all knew that was bullshit. Like, we all knew that as soon as another like Power 4 SEC school came calling, you were gone. Like, no doubt. But to then, like, it felt like over the last couple of days for him to like jet off to Arkansas and then like completely just disregard the last 6 years of all the stuff that Memphis fans have done for him, all the money that's been poured into his program, all the raises, the contracts, all those different things. That part of it was really irked me. But I will say he did put out a statement tonight, and so I feel better about it. Let me read it to you. I'll bring it up. He says, "Dear Memphis family, thank you for the privilege of leading this program, representing a city that cares as deeply as Memphis does." He thanks the administration. "To our players, thank you for trusting the process, showing up every day with purpose, and giving everything you had to the program. You built the standard. You carried yourselves with pride. You represented the city with toughness and heart. Coaching you has been an honor I will never forget. To Tiger Nation, thank you for welcoming my family and for standing with us. This city's passion is real, and we felt it every single day. The future of Memphis football is strong. It is built on grit, loyalty, and a love for the game that never fades. I'm proud of what we built together and grateful for every moment we shared. With sincere appreciation, Ryan Silverfield."
I gotta take that passion line as a subtle dig at the city, and him like saying he felt our passionate anger towards him every day.
Yeah, you did feel it, Ryan. Yeah.
You bet your bottom dollar you felt it.
On Twitter, it was interesting, man. I read this and I was like, "Oh, man, shout out to you, Ryan. Like, that's great, man. I appreciate that." But then a Twitter account, Kendrick Davis something, said, let me run this whole statement through a site that basically figures out whether or not it's AI generated, Chat GPT-ish. 90.64% of that entire statement was generated by Chat GPT.
I get that, but Kenny, you got to listen to that. I saw one of these like a week or so ago that said, Kenny, it said the Declaration of Independence was like 96 AI
Okay.
generated.
Listen,
So I don't know that I put a whole lot of stock into these things.
I still think it's hilarious. I think it's
It is
hilarious.
funny.
I think it's
That's a great
hilarious that somebody felt like, hey, I'm gonna take that entire statement and put it in one of these websites.
run it through
The algorithm or what.
Dude, what was that thing called? And I guess you're too old for it.
Yeah, probably.
In college, we had that. They would submit our papers to it, and I can't think of what the name was to see if it was plagiarized.
Oh man,
That's what it makes me think of.
I will say this: I do not think that Ryan auto-generated, Chat GPT, AI generated that statement. I don't believe that. But
he also didn't write it himself.
He also didn't write it himself.
Yeah,
I would suspect that somebody close to him, probably who has a background in public communication, probably did that.
Yeah, I would imagine it probably is very similar to the one that Golish put out like 24 hours before him too.
Yeah.
They probably just looked at his and took bits and pieces.
Anyway, that I will say that
do you feel better that you got your goodbye from your beloved Ryan? Just acknowledge. If you guys are listening to this, Kenny was really actually pissed off yesterday and today that we did not. We were in a group chat with Gabe and him and myself and TJ, and he was legitimately mad that Ryan had not posted one of those dumbass
just be
graphics
respectful
on Twitter.
Just be respectful of your time here. That's all I ask of you. And it's like I get it. Yes, it is a arbitrary, like, what, it doesn't mean anything, right? Like, those things don't mean anything. He probably doesn't mean half the shit that's in there. I'm just saying, like, the acknowledgement that, hey, the city and the university that me and you love, that we've cheered for our entire life, trusted you with our program, and you're just gonna dip and not even say anything, acknowledge it, is wild to me. But he did, so I'm over it. I'm fine.
Did you send him a note?
I did not send him a note.
Is that why he ended up? You sent him a text.
Yeah.
Where's your goodbye?
Right. Hey, brother, send a goodbye.
I can't believe we're sitting here right now. One, I can't believe it's already December. Two, it's shocking to me. Every piece of footage, every picture I see of him in Arkansas stuff, it's like I feel like I'm in a fever dream. I feel like
in a good way or a bad way.
It just doesn't feel real. I feel like I'm going to wake up and have been in a cold sweat with the flu or something, and just have to text you and TJ and be like, you guys, I had the craziest dream that Ryan went to Arkansas. I was filming podcast. I did a live show with Kenny on Sunday, right? And nothing's gonna be real.
None of it's real.
How does this work out for us twice in this exact situation in both of our major men's sports programs?
Maybe it's just showing that we don't know what we truly have with our coaches.
Yeah.
Because John
Pastor left here and really
Pastor's been
lit the world on fire
everywhere.
I mean, he did come in here about 3 weeks ago and beat our ass, so we can't say a whole lot. Which Ryan will have the opportunity to do if he is still there. I think it's 2028 we're supposed to play.
Somebody said 2030 yesterday.
Well, so there's 2 games. Okay. We have 2 games there. I think the first one is 28 though.
Is it 28 in Memphis or is it in Fayetteville?
It's in Fayetteville. The one that was here this year is the only Memphis game. The other 2 were in Fayetteville.
I'm so going to that game in 28 if he's still the coach, and I hope we beat the donkey doo off them.
I mean, I think he's got to be the coach in 28. That's 3 seasons. They would only have given him 2 full seasons if
brother, if he doesn't listen, he lost 4 games in the American this year.
Yeah.
He might go 2 straight seasons of winning 0 in the SEC.
Oh, it's a real possibility. And I know we talked about it yesterday, and a lot of y'all may not have seen it. You need to go back and watch our live reaction to Ryan going to Fayetteville. But one of the things I'm excited about, he's probably not excited about it. They play Georgia next year,
bro,
and you better believe
Kirby Smart's going to
have that tape. playing the week.
Why did
week
he
of
do that?
game.
Why did Ryan do that?
It was so unnecessary, so out of left field. I don't know. It was a
I mean, he's
the
talked
other
about in the past. He's talked about how he'll take film and show the team like, here's what we do and here's what we don't do. The Tiger standard and the not
sure,
Tiger.
and that's fine. I get that when
But to bring that out of the locker room
in
bro,
public on
and-
your radio show for no reason, and to literally call the program out by name.
Hey, if there's any
I just
Georgia
knew
fan,
after he did that, we were going to meet them in the college football playoff, and they were going to beat us 100-0.
all I'll say is this: we have a large contingency of people in Athens, Georgia, that likes to watch the Tigers Untapped podcast. I'm telling you, we'll send you the clip. Yes, we did. No, sort of, maybe, but
that week we may become Dogs Untapped.
We might be called Dog.
And have to film a special episode. So stay tuned for that. But I don't know. I think it's enough with Ryan. Farewell to him. Thanks for 6 years. There were some good things in there. There were a lot more disappointing things.
Tell me 2 good things. Give me 2 good things.
2 highlights.
That are Ryan Silverfield specific, not the regular things that happen in a college football season.
2 Ryan Silverfield specific things.
I'll give you one right now.
Okay.
The Navy game after Eliza Fletcher.
Oh, that one was cool as shit. His post-game interview after that was really cool.
I felt that.
That was good. That's a very good one. I'd forgotten about that. I don't know. A second one.
Is it? I said Eliza. It's Eliza Fletcher. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
I don't know. I mean, I was going to go with like a victory, but that's not specific to him. I don't know, specific to him.
Like I do think
the work he did in the city with like the animal shelter.
Yeah, come on, man. That stuff is great. Yes.
That was good stuff.
Great. Yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
100%. Shout out.
I'm so ready for this new era of Tiger football though. It couldn't come at I don't feel like it could come at a better time. Some would say arguably, in my opinion, obviously as a homer bias opinion, would say that we are the top premier G5 job. I think
I think it's us and USF. They're probably the 2 premier.
I think Tulane is up there as well.
I agree with that. But money wise, like I would say resource wise,
given that, especially given that the stadium, a brand new renovated $200 million stadium, is opening. It's not in the middle of construction, like literally opening next season.
It will be open right before
your very first game as a new head coach is going to be in a slam packed stadium, which I tweeted about yesterday, and it has absolutely gone nuclear.
How many is it at now? Like how many views is it at now? Last time you sent it to me, it was like 500K.
I've never had a tweet have more than like in the tens of thousands of interactions and views. If you follow me on Twitter, you can go look at it. I literally
Lasley 20.
I wasn't even specific in it.
Yeah.
I literally just said that newly renovated stadium is going to be packed week 1 next year, and posted the Seinfeld gif of them like dancing in Jerry's, you know what I'm talking about, like by the door.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm having so much difficulty bringing up my own Twitter account. It is at 663,000 impressions with over 600 likes, which that's not a great ratio. But there are people from all across the country, different programs, liking this tweet, and I'm confident they don't even know what stadium I'm talking about. Like, why? I don't understand why it has brought 60,000 visits to my profile.
Brother, you are the host of the Tigers Untapped podcast.
I don't get
the
it.
number 1 rated Memphis Tigers football podcast in the world. Like, should it surprise you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I don't know what just happened. I just lost my hearing.
Hello. Can you hear me?
What's going? Hello.
Hello.
There we
Hello.
go. Something's
Hey.
headphones. I don't know what happened.
All right. We're back.
I'm back. Again, I don't know. Anyway, that was fun. I don't know how that happened. I thought it was going to get to 1 million views at one point,
Yeah.
but it significantly slowed down overnight. No, it couldn't come at a better time. You got a brand new renovated stadium. You're the premier. You've got NIL, which we also haven't talked about it anymore, but it came up with the $250 million Big 12 offer. I mean, we're supposed to have full revenue sharing starting like next year too.
Right.
So, I mean, it's just an absolutely prime opportunity. I mean, there's got to be every up and coming Power 5 coordinator, Power 4 coordinator, any lower level kind of working their way up head coach that's had success has got to be trying to throw their name in the hat. Like,
Absolutely.
obviously, we're not, and that's what's, I mean, people had said things about it's not a carousel you want to kind of be having to hire a coach in, but I almost disagree for us because I don't think Ryan gets this job unless the carousel's as crazy as it is.
Right.
And we're not obviously at the same level as a lot of these jobs that are open where we're going to be picking over the same candidates.
Right.
Kind of like, obviously us, South Florida and Tulane are probably looking at some of the similar ones. But again, I think, in my opinion, like,
It seems like a lot of the names that are on our list are on Tulane and USF.
yeah, I mean, there's definitely some crossover. Obviously,
there's
Tulane and
regional
South Florida,
guys and stuff like
right,
that.
are going to have more local tied or alumni that, like LSU's defensive coordinator, I think it was floated out there today, interviewed for the Tulane. He played there in like 04. What's his name? Blake.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't think of his name. Anyway, where it's not coming up. Blake Baker. He played there. Seems to be a favorite of a lot of the Tulane.
Looks like Lane Kiffin is retaining Blake Baker.
He wants to, but he interviewed today for
okay.
Tulane. Is the word that I've seen from some Tulane insiders is that he was on campus today interviewing for the head role. Now, I don't know. I think he makes a pretty big. I think he was making like $2 million or something as the defensive coordinator.
Well, and Charlie Weiss is now making $2 million a year at LSU as the offensive coordinator. It's crazy.
That's wild. So anyway, I don't think it could be a better time with the conference realignment stuff too. We're still throwing our name out there. We're trying to do that. I mean, you also, with the playoff expanding, like, I mean, we saw it this year for 6 weeks. You have a clear path to make the college football playoff every year. You have the most resources, funding, financial, NIL in the conference. You should be up there 1 or 2 in the conference every single year. I mean, to me, it's just like, and on top of all of that, our last 3 coaches have all been hired by, I mean, Virginia Tech, I would say.
At the time was a big school. Yes.
Right. Florida State with Norvell taking it over. And then, I mean, to get an SEC job.
Yeah.
And all of that is like Norvell and Fuente. Okay. They came in, they had immediate success. Both were ranked in the college football playoff. Norvell went to New Year's Six Bowl. Like, they had legitimate high level success. I know, as frustrating as it was for Ryan, that's even more of a sell to come to Memphis. Is like, the dude came here. Yes, he won a lot of games, but his best finish was tied for 3rd in 6 years, and he still was able to solidify an SEC job.
Yep.
Like, you can, if you're listening to this as a candidate, don't think you're bringing your ass in here and doing this. I'm just saying, if I'm Ed Scott or somebody, you or your agent, you can be like, hey, you could go there and not even reach your expectations and still parlay this into a big ass job and get 3 extra salary from Memphis. So what's not to love? And look, I'm owning it. We're a stepping stone. I want to come in here
and win and use us up.
You win, make me feel dirty, use me, and give me a goodbye statement so Kenny's not pissed off, and we'll go get the next one.
There you go.
As long you win me a conference title, and then even if we go to the college football playoff and get our brains beat in, I'll love you forever.
Yep.
Just
That's all
give
I
me an
care about.
appearance. That's all I want.
Just give us
That's
a
all I want.
shot. Don't
Just give me a
finish
shot,
finish better than 7th in the conference. That would be
please.
awesome. That'd be awesome.
In your 6th year with the most resources, please finish better than 7th.
Yeah. I wonder if TJ still feels the same way about.
Oh, we didn't even address it.
I wonder if he still feels the same way that like Ryan finishing 7th this year in the conference and not using almost $2 million of NIL money that was allocated to
has
him.
any impact?
Does it have any impact whatsoever? That's what I want to know.
It's coaching.
Oh, it's coaching. That's right.
We did not address the elephant in the room. TJ is not, speak of the devil, just called me. I mean, he knows that I'm recording. I don't know what's happening. I guess we need to address it. He is not here this evening. As you guys have seen, news has started trickling out about Ryan and his staff. There are members of the Memphis area that are going with Ryan to Fayetteville. You are hearing it here first. TJ Willis did take a position with FedEx Freight, which is over there in Harrison, Arkansas. TJ will be in the natural state with Ryan Silverfield. He will be starting Razorbacks Untapped. And so TJ has officially hosted his last Tigers Untapped episode. So,
well, you might want to tell him that I fully expect a goodbye graphic if he's doing this.
He will give you a really, really high level Microsoft Paint graphic that he will put together.
I need a high level Microsoft Paint graphic from him because we've given him a shot over here, and now he's taken that shot and moving on.
Sorry, I'm getting live screenshots of things about the search as we're on this. I'm just trying to make sure we have the most recent and up to date.
Anything you can share.
I'm trying to scan.
Let's go head coaching big board now.
Oh my goodness. What TJ can't get on here, but he is blowing my text up. Goodness gracious. I can't read all those. I think he may be trying to join in.
Well, tell him to come on.
Let me call him back.
Hello.
You just called me and let it ring twice and hung up?
Yeah, what beer are you doing?
I didn't get a beer. We're live right now. You're on my microphone.
You were on the podcast.
What beer?
I didn't get a beer because you weren't joining.
You pause the episode and we get a beer, nerd.
Okay, well then you pick one. Tell me what it is. I'll run down and go get it while Kenny does the head coach big board.
Okay, deal.
All right, bye. Okay, well, breaking news. TJ is not. I guess he's declined his offer from Ryan to start Razorbacks Untapped. I have been instructed to run downstairs and grab this week's beer. We are 35 minutes in, and TJ Willis will be joining us live. So
this is breaking news.
Do you want to pause this and we'll come back, or are you going to roll it while I run down there and go get a beer?
Oh, we're going to pause it until you come back.
Okay, we will be right back. We've already talked. All right, we're back. As you can see, or you'll hear in a second if you're only tuned in with your ears, we have been joined live by former rehired co-host TJ Willis, TJ from Twitter. We also, I was anticipating doing this show with no beer. TJ convinced me to run downstairs and get a beer. So, TJ, tell the folks what we're drinking halfway through this episode.
We have Evergreen is a red IPA from the folks at Crosstown Brewing Co.
We're going with a red IPA to honor Ryan and his time here.
Is that an evergreen beer, TJ? Is that one that you've talked about in the past that is being recycled 18 months later? Evergreen as an evergreen beer?
No, it's actually a tribute to CBC's roots and the neighborhood where they first brewed.
Oh.
Evergreen.
There you go.
I'm going to be honest. This ain't it. Just like Ryan, wasn't it? TJ, after turning down Ryan's offer to move to Arkansas and start Hogs Untapped, Razorback Untapped, do you have anything that you want to say as a farewell? Kenny and I have covered this twice already, but
Right.
how shocked were you yesterday when you saw the news initially? Because we haven't gotten your first-hand thoughts.
I'm mostly confused. Well, I'm not. At first, I was confused why Arkansas did it. But the more you look at the timeline, who the hell else were they going to take? They were like 6 people deep at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they were running out of options.
Oh, they had already screwed the pooch with Alex Golish.
Well,
Yeah.
allegedly, they talked to James Franklin at one point. I don't even know if that's true. I mean, I guess they reached out, whatever. I mean, I don't know. At the end of the day, if you look at Ryan on paper, he looks great. But if you finally tune and really tune in, put a magnifying glass on him like we do, you see the little details.
If you go more than surface level deep,
sure. Yeah, all you got to do is turn on a game. Like that's all you.
Well, not even that. Just stop looking at 29-9 and go look at who the wins are against.
Well, you can only play your schedule, so
I mean,
it is what it is.
Yeah, but you can lose games in your
fair.
Exactly.
But you can also lose to UABs or
could
tout huge bowl game victories against Iowa State that was sitting half their roster. So whatever, it is what it is.
Not our problem. Committed. I'm officially committed.
And we said it's a win-win for all parties involved. Well, our two parties, Ryan as a party and the University of Memphis as a party. A new era of Tiger football is underway. A perfect timing for you to join. We are at the head coach big board right now. Few names that have been leaked out. The ones from a head coaching, and I'm one right now. I feel like I want somebody that's, I'm not going to say like proven head coach, but somebody that's had success as a head coach, maybe at a lower level. So whether that's a Sunbelt team, like for a little bit, I was intrigued by Chesney at JMU. I think his salary was like $800K, which obviously we can bump that up significantly. It would be a step up. I'm sure JMU would have countered with something, but now he's at UCLA, so that's over with.
He got paid more than that.
I literally looked it up like 2 days ago, and it said his salary was 800 and something.
I know he actually gets more than that.
I'm sure he had other incentives.
It's beside the point. Yeah, it's beside the point.
My point is somebody like
Which side note on Chesney, what is Penn State doing? Why the hell did Penn State let Chesney sit for so long? That is a Pennsylvania native.
I don't know.
They let this dude cross the country to UCLA.
That's also why Arkansas had to jump all over Ryan, because Penn State was going to offer him. I mean, they're getting down to what are they going to do? They just got turned down by what's his face at BYU today, because the freaking CEO of Crumble Cookie threw a freaking haymaker in there. Did y'all see that?
No, what?
Supposedly the dude that owns Crumble is a huge BYU booster, and he was tweeting out stuff like, some people are just irreplaceable. It looks like I need to step up and make something happen or something like that. And then all of a sudden, what's his face wasn't leaving BYU anymore. So I don't know if it was like Crumble Cookies for life or what, but he offered him something sweet.
Would you stay at a head coaching position if the Crumble Cookie gave you Crumble Cookies for life?
Yes.
I won't say that I haven't enjoyed Crumble, but I do think they're a little bit overrated at times.
Here's the thing. Trey does not have the physique of a Cookie Monster.
I'm also this is true. I am not the biggest sweet tooth in the world. Now, had you said a popcorn company such as Orville Redenbacher, I would probably be all in.
What?
Popcorn is the best snack ever.
I have tonsils, dude. I can't get down with popcorn. It's always stuck.
Well, you got to go with the
try to get that.
Your problem is you're probably getting yellow corn. You got to get the white corn because the kernels bust more and there's not as many flaky. That's scientifically proven.
Dude,
wow.
You just
don't buy the Costco 70 pack. That's the thing. I get for $7, we get 1 million popcorns from Costco.
No,
that's all I know.
That's the other thing you're doing incorrectly. You're getting bags of microwave popcorn.
No, we had the stovetop cooker. I'm just too
and
lazy.
you've never used it.
To do with it.
It's not any more difficult, and it is so superior. It's not even funny. If you're
Well,
listening, a great Christmas gift. We're on December 1st. Tigers Untapped officially
Wow, we
not sponsored, just
promote it.
promoted a Whirly Pop.
Oh,
Stovetop popcorn maker. Incredible. Get after it.
I'm
Anyway,
about to go
back
buy
to the
one.
big
I'm about
board.
to go buy one right now. Y'all talk
Go
amongst
look it up right now. It's spelled WHIRLY,
Mm.
I think.
I think
or
that's
maybe
the
LEY.
I think that's the exact one that we have. If you want to be honest
Yeah, it
with you.
should be. That's the only one to get.
Well, I don't
okay.
care for popcorn like that. My wife does.
Big board. Look, I've been very excited. I've also said I don't even care at this point who we hire because I feel like we're in a spot where we are the most desirable G5 job. We have the most resources. We have the most NIL. We have the best facilities. You have a new stadium opening up. Like, people are going to want this job. So I think we're going to make a hire that I can get behind no matter what. Plus, it's just one of those things where things got so stale that like anything new is exciting. But the name that got me the most excited initially, and I don't even know if this is true, but there were rumors that Dan Mullen was involved. That's my number one. So now I'm starting to feel a little bit like I know that TJ's leaving. Now I'm starting to feel like that's not going to happen. I'm going to be disappointed. Which
I
is not a
don't think
great
it's
spot to be.
happening.
I don't
Look,
think it's
I've
happening
already
either.
I shared it earlier. Mike Cooper on Twitter. Mike Cooper LV. I guess that stands for Las Vegas. Memphis. He told us Memphis is a downgrade from UNLV, a lateral move at best. Okay,
I saw
Mike Cooper has spoken. You know,
Mike Cooper brought the big guns out.
That's a hell of a statement, by the way, because it's one thing if us as Memphians say that, like, okay, Memphis is a top G5, but you can quite literally go to any national writer and say,
Oh, yeah.
name your top 2 group of 5 jobs. Memphis is going to be there for 80% of them. And if you say anything otherwise, you're out of your mind. You could say Tulane and Memphis. You could say
USF and Memphis.
I mean, you could throw
USF and
USF
Memphis
in there. Yeah.
Maybe every now and then you'll get a Memphis, or you'll get a USF and a Tulane,
or
maybe UTSA,
Liberty
don't know.
University.
Liberty. You could get that. They have hella money, right? Depending on what you're into, that could be a great option for you.
Yeah.
But the vast majority are going to say Memphis because of the support that this team has.
Yeah. Dan gets me excited. Yeah, I think he's done a great job at UNLV this year. They're playing for the Mountain West Championship against Boise. They're 10-2. Obviously, I don't think that they'll make the college football playoff, but that's more so with how good the American was this year. And then you have JMU, who's undefeated. So it just is what it is. It's the way the conferences worked out this year. Obviously had major success at Mississippi State, had them number 1 in the country when the SEC West was at its prime, arguably. Did very well to start off at Florida. Pretty significant. I think their best turnaround in program history with like a six win swing in his first year, and then took them to the SEC championship where they fell to Alabama, but did kind of have a falling out, fell off. Some rumors about his lack of involvement and want to in recruiting, blah, blah, blah. But I think his time away as an analyst made him realize like that's what he loves. He loves to be a college football coach. He wants to do it. He's going to put the work in. I mean, UNLV currently is ranked higher than Memphis across. And this is, I looked at this before we even got like that wide receiver that decommitted today. I mean, they were ranked ahead of us in all websites, composite scores for recruiting. So he's obviously putting in some work now, recruiting wise. The other thing is he did a couple of our games like 2 years ago. Dude was so horny for the Memphis job. I mean, the compliments he was giving us about our facilities and stuff, he was salivating over us as a football program. The problem is his buyout is $5 million.
Entirely too early to talk about rankings, Trey.
I'm just saying. I was just using it as an example of like he's in UNLV and he's recruiting. Anyway, second name.
They don't even have money
at Southern Miss. They don't have money, which is hilarious. They signed him to a 5-year, like $17.5 million deal, and then came out and were like, by the way, we only have enough money to pay you for the first 2 years of that deal. So we'll figure it out as we go. If nothing else, we'll provide the rest of your salary and free bets at the freaking, I don't know where, but one of the casinos out there. Free play. We'll give you $12 million of free play at whatever casino you want in Vegas. Huff down at Southern Miss, name's been mentioned a lot. Initially I liked it. He did really well at Marshall. I think they were 10-3 last year. Really strange story at the end of last year. I can't remember exactly what it was, if Marshall didn't want to continue forward with him or if it was more of like a mutual, they didn't have enough funding and whatever. Anyway, he went to their conference rival in Southern Miss and has immediately turned them around. I think they won one or two. They won one game last year, and he's got them at like 7-5 this year in year one. So turn around there. He's a Saban disciple. He was associate head coach under Saban. Spent some time with Franklin. Worked at Penn State. Running backs coach. He was Saquon Barkley's running back coach. He was Najee Harris's running back coach. I mean, his resume is pretty good, the programs he's been involved in. The local tie, Jerry Mack's name's been mentioned. Current Kennesaw State head coach, first year there. This is the one that kind of got me excited initially because Kennesaw State's been an FBS program for 2 years. They won 2 football games last year. Jerry's got them 9-3 and playing for the Conference USA title in year one.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know how impressive it is to take a team from 2 wins? And it's not just a team 2 win. Like, they are also new to FBS. Like, they just moved up. To take them from 2 wins to 9-3 and playing for the conference title in your very first year, I don't know. To me, that is incredibly impressive.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter what conference it's in, because let's be real. I understand that Conference USA is not the best conference in the world, but it's relative to it's his league, right? He's on par with every other team in that league, and probably was, when he took the job, way further down the totem pole. I've seen Tyson Helton's name thrown out. I don't love that. Current Western Cats.
No. Western Kentucky.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Some of you are familiar with Clay Helton. It's his younger brother. I mean, it's whatever. There's been some coordinators thrown out there.
He's not much
a little
different
bit
than Ryan at the end of the day.
Sure. And really probably less so because it's been at Western Kentucky.
Yeah.
I know that people get excited about the Power 4 coordinator route because it worked with Fuente, it worked with Norvell, but my argument to that is like, we're a totally different program than we were then. Yeah, it can work out, but it's also like, to me, to give a coordinator their first head coaching gig is a lot riskier than somebody that's established as a head coach, even at a lower league. You know what I mean?
So even the name Will Stein, even though he's now
no, but it doesn't see that's like Will I'd have taken, and I'm not saying I won't do this. I'm just saying like I would take Mullen. I would take Mullen as a first choice over, and maybe Huff as a first choice over a coordinator. But Stein doesn't matter because he's gone.
He's at Kentucky now.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I definitely would prefer a head coach that's had success elsewhere. I'm not so big on the Charles Huff thing. I know a lot of people like him. He's got a good track record. I'm not too
getting
big on
talked
that
out
personally.
Of it by the minute.
I'm not trying to. Yeah, I don't want to talk anyone out of it. I also am on the record for not loving the Dan Mullen thing. It seems flashy, right? He's a popular name. He's done it in the South before. I think that was partially because he had an elite quarterback. Those Mississippi State teams were really good, and I think you just happened into that, and Dak happened to be an undervalued player heading into State. He was not supposed to be that good, right? Now he's awesome.
Yeah,
Still
awesome.
awesome.
He like a 2-star or something?
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to be that, right? He's not supposed to be a almost a 10-year NFL vet at this point. Like, I don't think anyone expects him to be that. So I don't know. I just don't love the Mullen thing. I don't love that he kind of quit more or less on his team. But you could talk me into some of the coordinators as well, right? You get me. Well, let's go with the head coaching route. If you get me GJ Kinney, give me that all day. He's only done it at one school, but give me that. I'll take that 10 out of 10 times. I think he'd be awesome. But similar to Mullen, can you afford the buyout? And is that a big enough move for him, right? Because they're headed to the pack. The mighty pack.
It's been very quiet the last 24 hours, and it makes me think that all these names that are getting floated out, it's not even going to be close to.
No, it's not going to be
somebody totally not talked about. Like
it's not going to be Dan Mullen,
because nobody has said that. You saying GJ's name is the first time that's been mentioned at all in any regard.
I've not heard that name at all. I don't even know who he is.
He's the Texas State coach.
And he knows the conference. I mean, essentially. Right? He quarterback for Tulsa.
When are they joining the Pac
18?
12 next year? Or is it 2 years?
Yeah. Oh, way before then. Wow. I don't know. It doesn't matter. We've already talked about how it's more beneficial for you to be at Memphis, not in the Pac-12, than joining the Pac-12. So I'm just saying, if I could send Dr. Scott an email right now, which I could, GJ Kinney would be a home run, an absolute home run. That is the one name I would argue for. But if you can come back and give me offensive coordinators, anyone like that, I know Mac Leftwich's name has been mentioned mostly by fans. I think that's a really good one. I think he's probably up for a head coaching job at North Texas. He can at least stay in state. Currently the offensive coordinator of where's he at? Texas Tech. You can stay in state there. So there's tons of names out there. I do think it's going to be someone off the wall that isn't being thrown around, right? This is something that the university is, a lot of people said don't rush into it. This is a very big decision, but this is something they've known about as a potential for over a month now. With Ryan being mentioned for other jobs, they get feelers, they reach out to agents, they talk to people. This isn't breaking news. It wasn't Friday afternoon or Saturday morning where the U of M found out and they're like, oh shit, now we have to start planning on finding a new coach, right? That's not how that worked. So I don't know. I trust in it, Dr. Scott.
I do too. I have
way more than I have any other AD we've had in a long time.
Yeah.
You ain't never lied.
I've seen a lot of people say this is the most important hire in athletics history, which I feel like we say that every time we've hired.
It's probably pretty true.
I mean, I think the most important hire is always the current hire. But again, like you just said, I have faith in Ed, even though we haven't seen him really have to make a hire like this. So I don't know. I've got a lot of confidence in our administration, in our boosters, and to get somebody in here that, will even just make a conference championship game. That's all we ask for.
Let me
That's
ask
all we
you
ask
this.
for, TJ.
Would you be interested in a recently fired head coach?
No. If you were fired in the last calendar year, I don't want anything. Are you about to say Billy Napier?
I was going to ask. Would you be intrigued by Billy Napier? Mark Stoops?
I think Billy needs some
Brian
time
Kelly?
away. Similar to Dan's 3 years away. I don't think he needs that much time away, but I think some time away for Billy would be good. But no, I do. I'm not interested in somebody that was just fired in the last 6 months.
Wow.
I've seen some dorks throwing around Hugh Freeze's name, and that's
no.
disgusting.
We got to stop that.
My guy played 140 rounds of golf this year.
Did you see the first question asked about Golish today?
He would, yeah. Do you like golf? He had a great answer to that, by the way. I mean, it was a long answer. He proceeded to go down every family member in his immediate family and talk about how much they love golf and they were good, and his wife's an elite golfer. And then he just said, "I like football more than golf."
And I suck at golf.
That's a good answer.
It's a great answer.
It was a good answer. It was also like, I got it. It was a total setup question. I'm glad he called that out.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it's like, why are you asking that in this dude's introductory press conference? I mean, I get it. There were issues with Hugh playing golf. Like, it's just dumb.
Well, Ryan was asked the same question, and he said, listen, this isn't coach speak, but you know, I'm all in. You know, I
Immediately goes into coach speak.
Why? Why is his press conference not till Thursday? Isn't that weird? Summerall and Golish both had theirs today. And Kiffin. Everybody that got hired on the same day.
My
all
dude's
had
just hitting the.
He's hitting the
recruiting
ground.
trail,
He's
dog.
recruiting, bro. He's already practicing. They are all in, bro. They are all in.
and they're doing it the right way. That's
They're
what it
They're
is.
doing it the right way.
Summerall, Golish, Kiffin aren't.
They
They
are doing it the
had
right
press
way.
conferences today. That's not the right way.
Not the
And he
right
will.
way.
And Ryan will say.
I will
it
say,
on his radio show, this is not the way to do it. Don't be like this university.
that dude is going to hit the recruiting trail immediately. He's already flipped 3 recruits.
Oh, he did. Yeah, we were
That,
talking about
that
it
is the
before you
one
got
thing
on
he's
here.
going to do.
Dude,
Hardcore. That dude's going to recruit his ass off. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
And they need
I
to know that on
guarantee
the
you,
front end.
I guarantee you there's Arkansas fans that are going to watch this. We said this at the beginning of the show. Do not get it twisted. Ryan Silverfield is a fantastic recruiter. He is going to
Sure.
you are going to be like, holy shit, dude, we are back. Just off of his recruiting alone. But
Oh, he'll definitely
just wait.
pull some rabbits out of his hat, you know, surprise some people with recruiting. It's just, can he build the staff around him? Right. It depends who he puts around him, right? And at Memphis, he's always been capped. We've never had, I shouldn't say never. Fuente had some pretty good defensive teams there, but you've been extremely capped by who you can have from a defensive coordinator standpoint, unless you happen to land one that was incredible.
Are you blaming?
You know, you're always
Memphis?
just kind of limited there.
Are you blaming Memphis for Ryan's coaching struggles?
I'm blaming the G5. What do you mean?
I'm just asking.
More
It
than
sounds
just the
like
G5.
you're
That's
blaming.
just a general G5 limitation.
No, Fuente and Norvell both had rough defenses, but
No,
they
Adam
found
Fuller
ways
sucked.
to
Yeah.
combat that.
Well, they just outscored more. Well, no, Fuente had defense. Fuller sucked. He had one good year. Other than that, he sucked. And every other defensive coordinator we had has been terrible. It's just the nature of the beast. The American is a high-powered offensive league for the most part. So defenses are going to look like ass. Right? It's just kind of is what it is.
I was
So it's hard to get
had
a
gone
really
back.
good defensive coordinator.
You're talking about Fuente's.
It's not Chris
defenses?
Ball. There was someone else, but that's exactly who is coming to mind. I don't think it was Chris Ball. At least I think he had someone else.
Back when Odom was our defensive coordinator, we played. You remember
Odom,
this?
thank
It
you.
was Paxton's sophomore year.
So 14.
He started Piano Man when he started as Piano Man. He was a freshman, right?
No, he was a transfer. Wait, who you talking about?
I'm talking about when he started the
Paxton?
rest of the year over. Yeah, he wasn't that his freshman year.
Yes, I think that's correct.
So it was 14 because it was the year before we beat Ole Miss in Memphis. We played in Oxford. They were number 10 in the country. I went back and looked at this game log. It was 7-3 Ole Miss heading into the fourth quarter. Can you imagine that game if we played it now? It'd have been 7-3, 30 seconds into the game. Anyway. I don't know. It's fun to have a coaching search. I'm also getting antsy, and I want somebody to be named because it's Tuesday, December 2nd when you're listening to this. Early signing day is tomorrow. The portal opens up officially for everybody on January 2nd, so you're a month away from the portal opening up. However, as soon as we name a head coach, Memphis kids can start entering the portal. So I think you got to get somebody in here to at least try to get some of your commitments to stay. and then start convincing some of the Memphis players like Sutton that they need to stay.
AJ Hill.
Yeah. Whatever there.
Or bring.
I'm okay. I don't want. I don't want to say AJ. I'm not. Yeah, trying to say AJ leave, but I think at this point I'm not asking a redshirt freshman to start at quarterback. It's going to be a transfer. It's going to be a transfer. It should be a transfer with the first year coach. In my opinion, but
we'll see. But TJ, final thoughts on the Ryan. Give me a one word summary of Ryan Silverfield's tenure at Memphis before we take a break and talk basketball.
Okay. I mean, it was what's
Cool.
the word I want to
Cool.
say? Underachieving. I mean, I don't want to say that because it sounds like, it was 6-win seasons every year. It wasn't that. There were a lot of good things. No one was getting in trouble. The GPA went through the roof, all the things he talks about. But you couldn't get over the damn hump, and you couldn't get to the conference championship. And I just think there's enough money pumped into this program where it deserves better than that. So okay. I mean, he's super decent. Super decent is one word now.
As one
hyphenated.
Word, yeah. No, I agree. Mine was going to be stale. It's just blah. Meh. Whatever. Kenny, what's your word?
I mean, I think cool is like the perfect word. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to shit on the guy.
Cool.
I just say it was fully ass. Okay, cool. Hook him.
Fully ass.
What's he doing? What's he doing these days?
I don't know. Didn't he got?
Does he have a job? That was Tom Herman, right?
Yeah, he got fired from FAU.
Well, yeah. This last year, right? You guys want Tom Herman? We good on that?
Gosh, he was one of the hottest coaches in the world.
Yeah, he was awesome. Houston was humming with him there. It's the power of the quarterback, man. You have an elite quarterback. I mean, you can make anyone look good. I'll be honest with you.
Hey, we've already been going for an hour and 3 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
What the hell were you guys talking about before I was here?
How about we do this? Let's take a break. We come back and let's talk basketball like quick.
Oh, it'll be quick.
And then we'll do the beer and get out of here.
We'll take a quick break and then we'll do a quick basketball seg.
In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem.
Are you ready to admit you were wrong about Zach Edey?
I hoped I was wrong. But even the most staunch appreciator of Zach Edey last year did not see 36 and 20. I have no problem saying that I was too far to the left on this. Context matters on this. Zach Edey was poorly used last year. That is true. You pulled out two brief clips from lots of arguments that we had last year.
Oh, buddy, I've got more. This is just the iceberg.
Is just the iceberg or the tip of the iceberg? Okay, if that's the whole iceberg, you have nothing left. nobody is happier to be wrong than me if the 7-foot oaf that I hated for so long turns out to give me 36 and 25. It's not over. You're going to see games in which he struggles. He is not actually Shaq Edey or Shaquille O'Neal.
Flip it again.
Tune into the Two Buck Sports Show with Rusty Witten and Drew Gann, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel. In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
All right.
I can't believe he told us to shut up so we can get to the advertisements. That's essentially what I got out of that.
Crazy.
I've been on this call. I've been here in this podcast for 15 minutes, and you guys have been going for just 4 hours.
That's on you, brother. Where have you
I have
been?
kids. Taking care of the kids. My wife is in Amsterdam, and they're very needy and very sad that she's gone right now. Which side note, she tried to argue with me earlier that it was colder in Amsterdam, complaining about how cold it was.
Yeah,
I sent it to Trey. It was, in fact, dramatically colder.
Kenny's
in
kids are
Memphis than
convinced
it
they're
was
not
in
going to
Amsterdam.
school in the morning. They're going to be really, really upset when they wake up.
they are convinced. Like, it would not surprise me if I walked out this room right now, Sayla's still up, and I'm like, bro, you got to go to. You're going to.
You gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
I was getting hit in the face with
crazy.
sleet walking from Costco to my car. And I was telling my wife, and she's like, yeah, it's cold here. I'm like, well, let me look this up. It's like 45 there at nighttime. Meanwhile, here it's feeling like 28, and it's still
And the
daytime.
sun's
The
still
sun
up.
is up.
Yeah, crazy.
We got hours to go.
All right, let's jump into this. Tiger Hoops improves to 2-4. Got a much needed victory at home last week. Hey, blowout fashion too.
Yep.
Did what you needed to do. You covered.
Back.
What'd you say?
What?
What did you say?
The blowout?
I mean, yeah, you got up. Yeah, you won by 16. That's not a blowout.
No, I said it was a blowout.
Yeah. Okay.
I said blowout.
Turn around.
Backs?
I hate this time of year where we have these freaking weeks in between games.
Yeah, I don't honestly remember the last game the Tigers played. Like,
This
What
was
was it?
literally Southern Illinois last Wednesday.
well, that exactly. That's what I mean.
And they don't
feels
play
longer because
again
of the football
until
news.
Wednesday. So 2-4, heading in the right direction. Really, I mean, I feel like we'd be at a much different point if we'd just beaten Wake Forest. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that was such a pivotal. Like, if you had beaten Wake Forest and you just came out and you're sitting at 3-2, I don't know why 3-2 feels so much better than 2-4, but it would have. Regardless to that, you got a huge stretch coming up. I mean, no question about it. Your toughest stretch after this New Orleans game on Wednesday, hosting Baylor Saturday. Follow that up. You got a week break, and then you go to top 10 rank. I think they're 6th right now.
Sixth in
Louisville.
the country in Louisville.
You follow that up with Vanderbilt, who has been surprisingly very good this season. Also ranked, I don't know what they're currently ranked, but they are 9th or something at KenPom.
17.
And then you follow that up with a team that was projected to be pretty good, but has struggled mightily this season in Mississippi State on the road, though. So you got some chances to kind of right the ship here in your most difficult stretch of the season. Would love to go 2-2 in those four games. I think the State game on the road is very winnable. They have looked really not good at all. So really all you got to do is I feel like the Louisville game's very similar to Purdue. Nobody's going to expect anything. You're probably going to be like 10, 12-point dogs on the road there. It's almost house money. You get a free shot at a top 10 team, and then you just win one of Vandy or Baylor at home. If you win both, gravy. But a pretty big stretch coming up to get back on the right side of an at-large bid, because right now you're clearly out. But that brings me to our next topic, December 1st, first net rankings of the season. I know it's early. I know we hate talking about this. But did you guys see where we are?
Not the actual number.
We are 160th in the net.
Honestly, generous.
In the first rankings, which actually, oddly enough, sets up a pretty exciting matchup on Wednesday, hosting New Orleans, because they are right behind us at 161st. So, the stage is set for the top 160 matchup on Wednesday inside FedEx Forum.
The winner takes the top 160th.
Right. This stretch actually is massive. Obviously, it's so early. You're 160th because you're 2-4 and you have a quad 4 loss already, unfortunately, with UNLV. But if you went 3-1 in the stretch, even 2-2, you're probably jumping to the top 100. I mean, you'll keep 60 plus spots up, because Vandy is like 4th in the net or something. Louisville's up there. Unfortunately, Baylor's not as high as I thought they would be. But and then State is not good. They're like 172. They're even further behind us. Vanderbilt's 4th currently in the net. Louisville's 9th. You win one of those two, and you're probably jumping 60 spots alone. Even if you just won the one game, you're probably top 100 immediately after that. So
they're giving Memphis a 5% chance on the
I'm sure they are.
Power Index on ESPN.
Yeah.
To win the game against Louisville.
Yeah. What's it say about the Baylor one on Saturday?
Baylor is 53.9%. Memphis
is
6.1.
I'll take that all day. Should be a good one. What are they sitting at? I think they were like 87 or something. No.
You're talking about a net?
They're 67. Yeah, Baylor's 67. So a quad 2, I think. Gosh,
I'll be honest. If you go 2-2 in this next little stretch, that is incredible.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
that's a big.
2-2
I mean, that makes a huge.
Yeah.
After New Orleans.
2-2 after the New Orleans. We did not mention this yet, but we are talking about the net. Have you? So you didn't know what our number was. Do you know where we stand as far as it relates to the American Conference?
Like in terms of what rank?
Like where
are
we
in the American
ranking wise relative to the rest of the American teams?
Probably not great. I'm sure I did see a metric last week that had Tulsa dramatic. Well, I think you sent it to us. It was Tulsa and someone else, UAB or someone super random like that, a mile higher than us.
There are currently 5 teams ranked ahead of us in the net. I will say this has not happened in years since Houston's been here. If it were to be played today, either in Memphis or on the road, Tulsa would be a quad 1 game. They are 27th as it stands today in the net, which I don't have the historical facts in front of me, but I would tell you that that is the first time ever.
Does that feel illegal?
That high in the net. It does feel illegal. The unfortunate part of that is we also only play Tulsa once this season. How does that always work out that way? Last year it was North Texas, was like decently ranked in all the metrics, and we only played them once. This year, all of a sudden, it's Tulsa, and we only played them once. Why does that keep happening?
Well, you win some, you lose some.
The good part about it also is South Florida's only 2 away from the road game at South Florida being a quad 1. UAB's top 100, they're at 98. So if they win a couple games, they could get there. So you're looking a little better than you've been in the past. Wichita State's 104th, so they're right at top 100. And then Florida Atlantic is the team ahead of you at 120. So Tulsa, South Florida, UAB, if they could get on some win streaks, you could potentially have like 3 more quad 1 opportunities in conference, which would be historical as it relates to the American. That's never happened before, ever.
Yeah, I think we know better than that, though.
I mean, that would be remarkable.
I think we know better.
We can get away from the Nets for a second, but Aaron Bradshaw obviously had a pretty good game against Southern Illinois.
Yeah, see, we played so damn long ago, I didn't even know what to talk about. He did.
Yep.
2 of 4 from the field and hit 10 of 10 free throws, which is outstanding.
I mean, do you think, was it shot in the dark, kind of a anomaly type situation, or was it, you think it's something that can be sustainable?
I would say as it stands today, yes, it was an anomaly. If I can see that one more time, if he comes out Wednesday against New Orleans and puts up a similar night, then I'll say we're headed the right direction. But based on the data points we have right now, that's the anomaly.
He went from being virtually unplayable to being decent, right? Like it's a big jump.
Yeah. I mean, I think you and Francis had him as your player of the game the other night.
I mean, you have to. Like, you don't go from being.
I don't think you have to, because
you don't go from being.
No, I mean, you had to.
Julius Thetford is American Conference.
But you've had a game like that from him anyhow.
Exactly. You don't go. I felt like there was a need to give him a player of the game type of situation as a kind of a.
I mean,
throwing a bone to a dog.
It's not a charity event.
Like
he's not
100% is a charity event because it means absolutely.
He's not the freaking walk on the end of the bench who needs a participation.
His box score has been worse than the walk on the end of the bench.
Okay, that's what makes us even worse.
No,
we're not giving him the game ball because he played one. You're a freaking former #1 overall recruit in the nation. You're a 5-star. You're not.
That means nothing to me. That clearly we have.
I mean, we're talking about a guy that went 2 of 4 from the field, Kenny.
We have been crushing this dude all year. So there's a level of like,
understandably,
hey man,
so.
Shout out to you for not allowing the haters over at Tigers Live to get you down.
I mean, whatever.
I'm going to give him the game ball.
Lowering the bar.
I would probably give him a Ryan Silverfield game signed ball. Honestly,
I have one to give away.
Yeah, I bet him.
How about we do that? How about we do that? Let's do that. Let's let them smash the rock next time.
Yeah, real quick, you bringing that up? That does make me sad. We're gonna lose that.
There's a lot we're gonna lose. The pregame stuff is gonna look a lot different next year.
I'm not necessarily concerned about that, but I do. The smash the rock thing, I did enjoy. It carried over from Norvell. That was a cool thing, and we're gonna lose it.
Who makes those rocks?
Well, hear me out.
I don't know who's the official rock sponsor of.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who's the rock? Yeah, do we have a rock maker?
I mean, somebody's providing those slabs. Anyway, whatever. Back to Aaron Bradshaw. He was he had 14 and 4.
Bluff City Stoneworks, obviously.
3 steals. We're giving him the game ball. I mean, whatever.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, but you know why? I'm okay with giving him the game ball because I hope that this encourages him to not be a psychopath going forward, and I hope that he's good going forward. I sat next to him in Target the other day. He is a legit 7 foot, by the way. He actually may be taller than Jaren Jackson Jr.
But he also weighs about as much as your leg, your right leg.
Yeah, he and my 4-year-old are about the same in weight, but he's a large human being. So the fact that he hasn't been playing well, at least getting all the boards, is asinine. But I'm hoping that this is like he
didn't get his first.
This is a gateway drug,
until game 5. So
yeah,
well, you know what, Trey? This is what you should focus on. He didn't foul out.
I'm a glass half full. Like let's build this guy up, and if him playing the way that he did, shooting 4 times, making 2 of them, going to the line 10 times and making 10 of them, gets you the game ball off Tigers Live, then bro, like we might do it. Tigers, if you shoot the ball 8 times and score and make it 4 times and go to the line 10 times and make it 10 times. In the next game, we might give you the Tigers Untapped game ball. It's different. It's a different
we don't
level.
give out. We keep our balls here. We're not giving them out. But if we did give them out, I would give.
Let me ask you this question though: do you think Aaron Bradshaw has more total turnovers or more rebounds?
Probably turnovers.
Probably
because you're
turnovers.
Asking that.
No, it's actually rebounds, but it's 7 turnovers to 10 rebounds. It is surprisingly close. I don't understand how that's a thing. What are we doing here? Why is that
And he
number so close?
He also has 22 fouls.
Oh yeah, the foul. We talked about that last week. The foul rate per 40 is
23, actually.
23.
It's 23 now.
Yeah, crazy.
No, okay. All joking
There
aside,
will be
I
a
do
point
hope
where
that
we compare personal fouls to points where that number will be it's not too far off now.
stop.
But scoring 14 points actually gave him more points than fouls now. So
Yeah,
go.
it's not. It's
Let's
he's
go.
that one. It broke all the rust off. We're about to see a
Exactly.
different Aaron Bradshaw.
100%.
He's feeling it. He's stroking it. 14 points on 4 shots. Incredibly efficient. What? He absolutely stroked it from the free throw line. What are you laughing at?
nothing, man.
I sent him a funny joke on.
He did.
Whatever. All right, let's get into this freaking championship. Oh, I didn't even update it. I've got it set as rivalry week. TJ, have you looked at the board?
No, man. I wasn't
For
even going to be
champion-
here.
Championship week. I'm terrible. I mean, I'm Thunderpicks is 7-6. We might have to change it to TJ Silverfield because you're sitting at 9-4, which is absolutely incredible.
That'll get you 3 extra
Oh, yeah,
salary.
what's
and an
incredible?
SEC job.
You're probably about to get picked up by a higher level podcast if you keep going 9-4.
Oh, yeah. I was joining Razorbacks Untapped.
Hogs Plus or whatever, all the
backed out of
videos,
it.
all the AI videos that Ryan's been doing since he took the job. By the way, did y'all see the one of him meeting Calipari and what
It
Cal's
was the
doing?
most awkward. Oh my god, that was so funny.
Did you see Grant Milner's post to it? Because that was a home
Yeah,
run.
but did you
Hilarious
hear
joke.
the actual audio from it when Cal was
No,
like,
I
"All
don't
my boys
actually
back in
watch
Memphis
any of the videos.
said they love you still," or something like that. And I was just like,
No one said that.
"Oh, whatever."
Who said that?
He said
he
gave names.
name dropped?
He
Yeah,
said
he
He
name
said
dropped them.
the donut guys, Ken Bennett.
Somebody I don't know who.
Who
they
was
were,
the other
but-
guy? Shoot, I forget.
I'm sorry, did you say Ken Bennett, the donut guy?
The
He
donut
said
guy.
the guys from Gibson. It's the guys that go to Gibson's in the mornings that he used to go to Gibson's with every morning.
Okay.
and then
Ken Bennett is
Freeze.
not. Okay.
He just got
with
donuts
you
there.
now.
We're not saying the guy that owns the donut.
I know. I
place.
get you. I was like,
didn't
that's the guy
for a
from Street
second.
Ministries. Well, you guys said Ken Bennett, the donut guy, and he does not work for donuts.
We said the donut guy.
Well, that's what he says. He was like,
Ken
my
Bennett.
guys at the. I know, but Cal in the clip is like, my guys at the donut
Whatever, dude, I'm-
place.
Get him out of here, man.
Sheesh kebab. You should go to Arkansas.
I almost brought my Woo Pig Suey cup out, but I think it's buried deep, deep in the depths of the garage right now.
Oh, that's right. You went up there this season.
I did.
Did Ryan send you up there to check the place out?
That's exactly. You're a part of the family. He sent you to go check out the elementary schools, the daycares.
I cannot confirm nor deny these
Speaking of,
questions.
I know that we're doing championship week picks right now, but have you guys seen that there's odds and a line out for next year's LSU Ole Miss game on November 21st, 2026?
Oh, no
already?
doubt. No doubt.
LSU's currently favored by 1.5.
That's kind of wild.
Anyway. Oh my goodness. James Madison. This is a conference championship game. James Madison is favored by 24 over Troy.
Well, yeah, man. That conference is ass. Everyone for the
That
longest
just
time was
seems
trying to beat the
crazy.
drum that the Fun Belt was just this incredible conference, and it's not. It's just not. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, this is so tough.
I
Our
pulled
boy
up.
Jerry Mack is favored in his game against Jacksonville State.
I was about to mention that, which I've seen that guy's name mentioned a few times, but cut me out.
All right, I think I'm going Western Michigan -2.5, Miami of Ohio in the MAC championship.
I want to do one that kind of hurts, honestly. I think I'm going to pick Tulane to cover the 2.5 against North Texas. I just don't know what North Texas is.
They've been a machine. I should not have picked. I should not have picked against them last week.
Well, it's going without the head coach, though.
I mean,
I know some people feel like there's like this revenge
is he not
thing, and they
coaching
prove that
them?
they're gone. I don't think so. I think he's gone. He's already agreed to.
I know, but
Oklahoma.
so did Summerall, and he's still coaching. I think Eric Moore's finishing the year.
Is he? You gonna have me Googling this right now?
I am currently Googling it.
I thought he had already gone to OK State.
Maybe he
was
did.
there.
Oh, you're right. He's not coaching him.
Yeah. Why you make me
Okay.
question things?
Wait, no. Yeah, they are.
Oh, wait. No, hold on. This article makes it sound like yes,
Yeah.
he is.
He is. I would take
Oh,
North
shit.
Texas. Maybe that's what I'm doing. No, whatever. I'm sticking with my original pick.
Oh, you're right. I do see that line on FanDuel.
Yeah.
LSU 1.5 against Ole Miss. You may as well just go ahead and throw a 10-piece down on that for shits and giggles at this point.
No, you can't have funds tied up for that long. That is insane.
Dude, it's $10.
It's a year.
It's $10, Trey. What do you need
Doesn't
$10
matter.
for that bad?
Because I could bet that $10 tomorrow and win 40. But I can't do that if it's
turn
tied
around
up
and
for
bet
a year.
40. You know what I mean? It's $10, dude.
I have another. Can I give y'all, and I know y'all are thinking college football championship week picks, but I'm going to offer a pick to y'all that y'all need to really consider and take right now. That's the NBA's most improved player. Young Zacharias Edey has come back and been amazing for the Grizzlies this year. Do you know where he stands?
Don't get TJ started on this.
You know where he stands in terms of most improved right now? Plus 10,000.
No, where?
Would you not go?
Wow.
I would smack that right now. Woo!
I mean, who's the leader?
Jalen Duren at plus 250.
Duren's nasty.
Yeah, I would say we already talked about Duren being up there.
Duren's nasty work.
Mm-hmm. Josh Giddey's up there at like
Duren is. Could you imagine Duren on this Memphis Tigers team?
Oh my God.
Well, yeah, he's freaking awesome. I do think it's going to be Josh Giddey, though. I'll be honest with you. I think he's been incredible since he's at the since he joined the Bulls.
I'm just saying.
I think that's who I think it'll win it.
Zacharias Edey.
We'll
32 inch plus 10,000 most improved. Come on.
That's not bad.
You could talk me into the one of the twins. I don't remember which one it is.
Amen or Asar?
The Thompsons. Amen.
Amen is in Houston.
Amen. Yes, that's why I think I could be talking to him.
How dare you correct my pronunciation of Amen when I'm the one that had to tell you what his name was in the first place?
I did not.
That is some
Who corrected you?
That is some egregious work.
Who corrected you?
Yeah, absolutely. Amen. Amen.
I didn't correct you.
Amen.
I said it wrong, if anything. What are you talking about?
That's egregious work. That's a egregious work by you, TJ.
He did. Take it easy, Bradshaw.
I'm fed up.
I will take.
You may need to double check him because TJ's not. When his confidence is up there with name pronunciations, he's often wrong.
I didn't say anything. I was not pronouncing the name one way or the other. I've openly said I could be wrong. I just said I was trying to think of his name. You said Amen. I said Amen. Amen. Like making an amen reference.
This guy.
Anyway, I'm sticking with Tulane.
I don't
2.5.
fall
I've
for
already
your
said it.
shit.
I can't take it back now.
The game is
Tulane
in
plus
New
2.5.
Orleans, right?
It is at it's at Tulane. You'll
Yeah,
win.
they're gonna get their ass kicked.
Who is?
All right, Tulane. Summerall's is totally out, man. Let's get in this Evergreen and get the heck out of here. It's been an hour and a half. This is our longest episode in 3 years.
Well, it was only like a 15-minute episode for me, maybe 25. Cool can.
I do
like
love
the
this
can.
can. This is a really good can. I love the color scheme. I love the artwork. I
Yeah,
love the
dude.
snowman in there, the evergreen trees.
I need to put this on the
I
Excel
really
file.
like the colors on this. I don't know what it
I
is.
know. No, it's colorful. That's why.
I love
It's
the
a
winter
matte
feel. It's a
colorful,
great
too.
night for this. It is. I do like the matte as well. I do. This is like a 7-8 can for me.
I think that's fair. I like it. I think it's a great can. You've kind of touched on all the things I was going to point out. The matte coloring. I do like the design.
Your camera
everything
is like
about it.
washing it out so it doesn't look as vibrant. I want this in a
It's
t-shirt.
because this can. There,
Are you
this
filming
light right
from
here.
the bathroom?
No, that's where I took my test earlier. I'm in my father-in-law's office.
Kenny,
right
doesn't
now.
that look like a toilet kind of piercing through the brick wall behind him?
Yeah, it does look like a
No,
toilet.
I got bad news, guys. It's not a toilet. I'm in my father-in-law's office.
I mean, I would say that that's probably good news. I'm glad that you're not in the bathroom.
No, this is it's back here. It's just my father-in-law's office.
There you go.
Baby
Yeah,
pictures
see
of my
that white,
wife.
the top of that white chair looked like the back tank of a
No,
toilet.
it's gonna be washed out because there's literally a bright light right ahead of me.
Yeah.
This is gonna flush it out. It's not gonna look as sexy. I know. What are you gonna do? I do like the can. I like on the side the little. This beer is a tribute because it's called Evergreen. This beer is a tribute to Ryan Silverfield, always finishing outside of the top 2 in conference. It's Evergreen. It makes perfect sense. You said what'd you say on the can? 7.8. I don't think I'm gonna go
7.8.
that high. I don't think I'm gonna go that high, but not much lower. I really like this can. It's probably one of my favorite cans we've had in a while. I'll probably see 7.5 on it. It's a good can, dude.
It feels fair.
Crosstown action
It's
right
just
there.
something about the color scheme. It's making me think of like
No,
a
I'll give you that.
old school ski suit color, like whatever.
Sure.
I've got to be honest. This is just not for me. I finished it. It's a fine winter ale beer, not ale, but IPA if you want it. Red IPAs aren't for me. I mean, I drank it. It was fine, but it's not like I don't want an Evergreen again, honestly. Outside of the can, I would probably get it again because I like the can. But this is like a 5.9, like a TJ for me.
Excuse me.
Shots fired.
I'm taller than that. He knows it.
I didn't say anything about height.
So it's super malty. So that's what's keeping the score down, but I'm probably gonna give it a 6.9. I did like it. I think it would be much better on tap probably than it would be from a can. But I liked it. I mean, I like the flavor of it and everything. I just kind of had to keep drinking a little bit of water to kind of clear my mouth out a bit. Because it is super malty. I'll give it that.
Maybe that's where I
other than that,
went
not bad.
wrong.
I mean, I don't hate it by any means.
Maybe I should have
The
smacked
caramel
that.
malty flavor.
Maybe I should have smacked that water a little more throughout it. Would've been
Yeah,
better.
I think it would benefit you.
All right, final thing before we get the heck out of here. Are we going to have a coach by the time we record again next week?
Yes.
Yes.
I think so too. So for those of you listening, tune in next week. Bring a cold beer, stay for the hot takes, and let's welcome in a brand new football coach. Let's go. We out. Peace.
If you enjoyed this episode of Tigers Untapped, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Like and subscribe at Bluff City Media's YouTube page.